Sure. Yeah. You had mentioned earlier about eating to satiety might be a better, or sorry, in your opinion, you said it was a good approach. I'm sorry, I don't want to twist the words up.
Sure.
First off, what does that even mean? And then second, can somebody follow this style of diet without being on a carnivore diet?
Right. Okay. What the context of that statement, Andrew, is in the absence of the intake of fiber and carbohydrate. So in other words, if you are eating meat and fat, meat and animal fat, that is, the satiety signaling that your body will give you when it's had enough nutrition, they are powerful for the vast majority of people. It is near impossible to overeat on meat and fat. And I can promise you, I know about this because I did 2 weeks of it. Remember, it was a chore. It was unpleasant. I had to force myself to do it. Okay. It is hard work. It's tough. So what I'm saying is if you eat muscle meat and associated fat, selected dairy products, so long as you don't react negatively to that and your body composition is about where you want it to be, give or take, then as soon as you get that message where you think, geez, I'm pretty full now, that's when you put the fork down. Even if there are 2 mouthfuls left on the plate, you don't go, well, I'll just eat these. You don't. You stop. You listen to your satiety signaling. You put that in the fridge and you come back to it later. Or the next day, something like that, whatever. That signaling is good. You will not overeat on that diet unless you are really, really one end of the bell-shaped curve and your particular satiety signaling absolutely is dysfunctional in some way. And you'll still struggle because it's hard work to eat that much protein and fat. It will be uncomfortable. You'll get the meat sweats. You'll feel sick. You'll get the shits probably. You just can't do it.
So then can somebody follow that while not being on a carnivore diet?
Well, no, because if you're not on a carnivore diet, then you are by definition probably consuming a significant amount of carbohydrate and or fibrous material that will blunt, turn down, and destroy that satiety signaling. It will cause your blood sugar to tend to drop lower postprandially than it was before you even ate, which will lead you in several hours later to feel hungry again, to repeat that challenge and pull your blood sugar down still lower again. And so what you'll get is peaks of very, very high blood sugar after eating completely inappropriate carbohydrates, followed by troughs of very, very low blood sugar, leading you to want to repeat the dose. And it's that peaking and troughing of blood glucose that will destroy your body very, very quickly.
Power Project family, how's it going? Now, a lot of you guys are lifters, athletes. You're serious about the gym, and we are too. And that's why we've been using Slingshot products for years, all right? You have the original Slingshot, obviously the glittery pink hip circle, which is my personal favorite. But if you don't like that, then you have the normal hip circle that's used to warm up the hips. But on the website, they have tons of equipment, knee sleeves, elbow sleeves, the gangster wraps right there. So you need to go check them out. And Andrew, can you tell them more about it?
Yes, that's over at markbellslingshot.com, and at checkout, enter promo code PowerProject10 to save 10% off your entire order. Links to them down in the description as well as the podcast show notes.
But I'm not on a carnivore diet enough. You're fine.
Yeah, but you're also very, very active. You exercise a lot. You lift. You're running. You're doing jiu-jitsu. You have muscle mass. You're a big bloke. You're
not a bloke. I'm joking.
Your capacity to, you know how I said a person's capacity to tolerate carbohydrate in the diet is individual?
Yes.
And it's based on things like age, stage, physical fitness, body size, time of year. You're an example. You're a big bloke. You've got a lot of muscles. You're very active. Your leeway is much wider than mine.
I got you. I'm generally low.
Eat the carbs that you'd eat.
Yeah.
And get away with it.
There are some days there's some days I don't have any carbohydrates, some days where I'm lower carbohydrates, some days where I have higher carbohydrates. My diet personally ranges quite a bit. I haven't tracked in years, but cool. I was joking around.
There's probably
also, I mean, if you get up in the morning and you stand in front of a full-length mirror without your kit on and you have a look and everything looks fine, you're tracking. Oh, you don't have to count your calories or the macros or any of that. You are keeping an eye on your physiology.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you are tracking.
Yes.
You're just doing it in a way that works.
Yes, I am.
Because you now understand the mechanisms. you've found a methodology that works for you individually, and you've got enough experience with it that you know when it's going awry.
Yeah. Peeps, we love bringing you all this fitness information, and we also want to help bring that information to more people. So if you could help us out, hit that red subscribe button and then hit the notification bell, and we'll continue to bring you the heat. And I won't whisper in your ear. Talk to you guys later.